Well, it's been a while. I'm trying to get that picture in because it's one that I drew. I don't know. Um, Lots been going on with variety of things. I'm looking at getting my real estate license and continuing to work on my health, mental, physical, psychological, you know. But this is a long time coming. I needed, and I'm not gonna post multiple videos. I wanted to have some structure behind it. But when I'm being honest, like, I'm not willing to sit down and edit my videos and do all the work that most people think is required. When I'm willing to make videos, I'm gonna make them. And yeah, and I'm not gonna edit anything. I don't have anything written down. Um, I'm just gonna go with the flow, you know. But this is something that I know can benefit other people because I experienced it and can tell you that if you do some or all of these things, uh, and you do it long enough, you will see some benefits. I back in March of 2020, I got furloughed from my job at the casino, and it was around when I first got sober, and I had a lot of fears. I was around 420 pounds, and one of the fears you have in early sobriety, or at least for me, was just being alone with my own thoughts. And a majority of the end of my drinking was when I isolated, you know, and I guess it really just started with walking. you know, uh, it started with getting other people involved. I walked when I first got furloughed with my mom in the morning, and we would just walk a mile, you know, and I did different things to keep myself preoccupied uh, that involved the 12-step program, but that was like my mental well being. But, uh, you know, the first, you know, I want to say 3 to 5 months, I didn't really lose that much, maybe like 20 to 30 pounds. Um, it's really all about willingness. But as I got more involved in the 12-step program, I became a little bit more outgoing, and one of the people that I met in the program, we started going to the gym, 2 to 3 times a week. And um, I guess it just trickled into the rest of my life. Uh, the guy is swole, know, um, and he just pushed me to do more than I was willing to do on my own, and it made me accountable. And slowly but surely, I tried different diets. So, there's the ketogenic diet that works if you stick to it. Um, the paleo is honestly the best. I feel the best when I cut out processed food. Intermittent fasting is very helpful and very useful and has many benefits. Uh, Trying to think. I did a 3-day water fast. That was a mess. uh, you can actually be active while not eating. You get to a different level of consciousness towards the end of that. Um, but all those things, it's really about finding things that you see yourself doing the rest of your life. You know, I incorporated different things to make the journey more fun. I was constantly getting rid of all the clothes that were big on me, and then I would buy clothes that didn't fit. That way, I knew like when I get to a certain weight, I'm going to have clothes ready for me, and then it'd feel that much better. I still have clothes from high school that I now fit in. That's really cool, you know? And look at it like the weight you lose, it gives you opportunities to do different things. So, when I got to a certain weight, I went to Six Flags and I went on every single roller coaster and I went in the front of every freaking roller coaster. And that was really cool, you know? And I involved other people in it. I brought people with me, you know? And when you work on your health, you get more comfortable with yourself. And then, at least for me, you become more willing to involve other people in it if you allow yourself to. Um, I lift with whoever wants to lift with me, and I teach people whatever I know. And if they want to listen, they can listen, and if they don't, so be it. But it's so much more fun involving other people in the experience, you know, and it makes you accountable, and you grow with other people, you know. Uh, you know, the most important thing that I can say that was probably the most profound thing about all of it is that you just don't quit. There were times where I was like, I want to lose this much weight by this time frame. And it's great to set goals, but it's like, as long as you don't quit, you're going to get there. The majority of people, the reason why they never get to their goals is because they get hard on themselves when it's so easy to gain the weight and it's somewhat hard sometimes to get back into a consistent routine. Um, I'm still at around 150 pounds lost, and it's going to be 2 years in March of next year. My goal is to get to 200 pounds lost by then. But if I don't, I'm not going to be hard on myself. I've already gained so much health and relationships with people in the process. I've learned more about myself with this whole journey than I have the whole other times of my life. Um, you have to enjoy the journey, not just the destination, you know? And I know it's corny, but it's really true when you experience it. It's just a remarkable thing. I enrolled in 2 different weight loss challenges and I failed miserably, but I put together a fundraiser to help pay for the trainer. And in time, even though I didn't raise what I would have liked to pay for that, that's okay. But I'm still going to post videos of things that I learned from these trainers, to help people if they want it to better themselves. That's what it's all about. You know, um, I can, I mean, I'm not capable of it right now. I'm not the type of person who sits at home, but uh, I could literally just go to the gym and not do anything else, and I would still feel okay. It's remarkable how your body reacts to being active. Our bodies are designed to be active, but and not just sit. You know, uh, One thing that I did early on was I quit watching TV. It's negative, and even just the news. Say what you want about ABC, NBC, any of that. You don't know what's really true. And when it comes down to it, you have no control over it. You know, I became more conscious of what I spent my time on. You know, um, Today I spend more time interacting with people and learning about people and experiencing things with people. You know, uh, it could be because I, stopped drinking, but a lot of it was unhealthy. Just my mindset and how I chose to live my life, where I just wasn't active. You know, I started, well, for a period of time, I did Brazilian Jiu Jitsu, and I plan in the future looking into that because it's really cool. And you get to meet new people, you know? Uh, it's just so much better when you involve other people, involve your family, your friends. Um, there's a meetup group where you can meet people that want to do similar things that you do. Bumble, they have Bumble friends, and you can meet people that are just trying to be friends. You know, there's so many resources out there, you know, and it's really just about your willingness. For me, it just started with walking, you know, and slowly but surely, when you involve more people, the more rewarding it is and the easier it is, you know. Um, for me, like I feel the best when I cut out processed food. But when I'm being honest, I still like my ice cream. I still like, a variety of things. And in the 2 years, I've cheated a lot, but I just don't quit. That's like the most important thing if you remember anything from this video. And I try to look for things to do that I wouldn't have been able to do if I was bigger. Like, I want to go skydiving, bungee jumping. I've already done zip lining, but there's zip lining in different states, like across skyscrapers, and you could do it over animals, like stuff like that. Like, and I'm afraid of heights, getting out of your comfort zone. Like, that's what I look at it as. You got to look at this as not just a physical appearance change, but like how you view yourself and the world, you know? Um, when I was drinking, I was afraid to look at myself in the mirror. And now I post on YouTube and I post pictures of my fluffy self on Facebook, because I'm happier where I've come, you know? And today I have the capability of inspiring people, and that's not something I was able or willing to do um when I was big and fluffy. I mean, I'm still a lesser version, but I don't know. So it's really about making the choice of just going for a walk rather than sitting down and watching Grey's Anatomy. I mean, there's amazing technology out there. Use a DVR, get a treadmill. There's stuff for free all over the place. Watch this stuff while you're working out, you know? Incorporate the things that you enjoy into being active, you know? It's not it's not as difficult. It's only difficult if you make it that way. Um yeah, I guess I'm just rambling. I can come up with so many different things that I've incorporated, and maybe down the road I will. But the most important thing is have fun with it. Do things that you weren't able to do before, maybe even incorporate your doctor into it, like make the conscious choice to get all these tests done to see where you're at health wise, and then later down the road get more tests to see the results, you know. um I personally uh weigh myself every day so then I can see where I'm at and what I'm doing wrong, you know. But it's to each his or her own, you know. But I'm going to be posting more videos more frequently based on willingness about a variety of things. And the weight loss will be something I'll have a bigger part in, because the next 50 pounds are big, because I don't want to have any excess skin. And um, when it comes down to it, the last 50 pounds are probably the most profound, because I need to actually have some discipline rather than cheating a couple days and then going back to it, you know. Um, yeah, but have fun with it, you know, and don't quit. Like, I know that sounds so corny, but like, after my weight loss challenge, the first one, I lost 17 pounds in 2 months. It was the least amount I lost, even though I had the biggest reason to lose it, because there was a big reward for it, and I was going to do something for a good cause with a portion of it. And I ended up gaining like 15 to 20 pounds within a week. And the following week, I lost like 10 to 12 pounds. You know, I've been fluctuating between 255 and around 275 the past 3 to 4 months. And you can't be so hard on yourself. I mean, the fact of the matter is, I lost 150 pounds, and I'm able to consistently maintain it, you know. Um, so yeah, I guess, I can't think of like a beginning and an ending. You know, I don't want to sound corny. I want to be genuine, you know. Um, I guess, maybe I'll like end with a quote. That's a big part of my life, you know. I don't know. I don't know. Probably, and I probably said this quote already, but it's a big part. On the other side of fear is everything you ever wanted. And that's really profound in my life. Uh, when I get over and overcome certain fears, it makes me realize the things I was fearing, I had nothing to worry about, you know? Well, that's really all I got. So, have a great day. God bless.